Willie D Live.
Let's talk about Pfizer. Pfizer is being put on blast for being around 176 years and having zero cures. That is absolutely astonishing. Pfizer perfected the business of managing disease, not eliminating it. Yeah. They perfected the business of managing disease, not eliminating it. And, Pfizer is not by itself, but they're the ones who just got called out. So we're going to talk about Pfizer. See, fam, cures don't create customers. Treatment do. Treatment creates customers, not cures. Ask yourself, how is it that a company could be around, a company that's supposed to, provide help? I won't say they're supposed to provide cures because they don't say they provide cures. So I'm going to say they're supposed to provide help for your illness. Well, they do provide medicine. But you can't come up with a cure. You got the biggest and the baddest, greatest thinkers, most educated people coming into your system. You got an incubator for such thing. And you haven't cured one thing in 176 years. Pfizer has made billions of dollars, hundreds of billions, treating symptoms, managing conditions, preventing infections, but never actually curing anything. Now, y'all let that sink in. From cholesterol pills to pain management to vaccines that manage risk, the goal has never been healing. It's lifetime consumption. And when a real cure appears, they buy it, bury it, or brand it as ongoing therapy. God. Woo, fam, we in trouble. We are in trouble. When a real cure appears, they buy it, bury it, and brand it as ongoing therapy. You know why? Because one cure equals one payment. One patient for life equals infinite revenue. Let that sink in. Again, they wasn't the only ones, but they're the ones who was called out this round. Pfizer was called out and they have yet to respond. Y'all think they'll respond? What y'all think, family? I don't think they'll respond because they have a system and they know it works. And, there are people who just want the medicine, and they have resolved to believe in that these people are helping them. So I don't see Pfizer doing anything progressive. I don't see that happening. What I want to know is, fam, I want to know who took the jab. Who took it? Give me a thumbs up if you took it, fam. Give me a thumbs up if you took the jab. Give me a thumbs up if you took the jab, fam. Thumbs up if you took the jab. Thumbs down if you did not take the jab. Thumbs down if you did not take the jab. Thumbs up if you took the jab. Thumbs down if you did not take the jab. And which one did you take? If you took it, which one did you take? OG say down, Damon down, Amazing Love, Connie Hodge down. Most of y'all look like y'all did not take the jab. Good answer, good answer. But Pfizer has some explaining to do. They got some explaining to do. From cholesterol pills to pain management, to vaccines that manage risk. The goal has never been healing, fam. It's lifetime consumption. And when a real cure appears, they buy it, bury it, and brand it as ongoing therapy. Because one cure equals one payment. One patient for life equals infinite revenue. Think about that the next time you say it's for your health. Think about that the next time they say it's for your health. Somebody said that they could cure Hep C, but you can get it again. If you can get it again, it was never cured. All they did was suppress it. You got to learn the difference. And if you get it too many times, your insurance is going to stop the $30K bill. You know, the insurance is going to go to it, is going to stop. You know, you're going to get a $30K bill. That's how they do, fam. Think about insurance, the way the insurance is even designed. Insurance is designed to make money. So they gotta take in more than they give back. So most of us who pay these insurance premiums, we're paying the insurance premiums. They're getting all the dough. And as long as we can stay under what we're paying them, they're coming out on top. The moment we go over what we're putting in, they're going to cancel us, or they're looking for ways to cancel or not pay. That's the game. Think about it, fam. Look, think about these. Think about when you go to, let's say, Best Buy. Let's say you go to Best Buy. Let's say you go to anywhere that offers a warranty, right? They're going to offer you, typically you get a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. You get a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. They're pretty sure that their product is going to hold up for 2 or 3 years, sometimes 5 years. They're pretty sure it's going to hold up for that amount of time. So they offer you the manufacturer's warranty because they know, you know, they got to offer some type of warranty, right? So they're going to offer you the manufacturer's warranty, which you're going to fly right through. And then you got they're going to offer you another 2 or 3 year warranty, which you're not going to really need. The product typically holds up. They're banking on the odds that the product is going to hold up for that time that you're under warranty. And then as soon as your warranty expires, that's when the product starts defecting. That's when you're going to need a new product. You're going to need service. And then you're going to come to them and you're going to pay them for service. The game is rigged like the NFL and the NBA and Major League Baseball. All of it is rigged. They're going to give you the free manufacturer's warranty for a year. They're going to sell you a 2 to 3 year warranty, which you're not going to need. In most cases, you're not going to need. And then that's it. So I'm not going to tell y'all what to do, but I don't buy extended warranties. I don't buy extended warranties. The only way that I would buy an extended warranty is if it was for a vehicle, like a certified vehicle. You know, a certified used vehicle. That's the only way I would buy an extended warranty. I don't even need I buy new cars, so I don't even need warranties, extended warranties, because I'm not going to be in the car long. You know, I'm in and out of cars, and like, you know, the most I'll keep a car is probably 3 years. So I'm out of the car well before the warranty expires anyway. So I'm not going to need it. So I don't buy any of that extra stuff. You know, when you go, I'm finna tell y'all, I'm finna give y'all some game. I mean, game. I'm about to give you some game. Watch this. I also do not buy all of that extra stuff after you buy a car and you go into that little finance room. I know some of y'all finance managers saying, shut your ass up, Willie D. Shut up. Don't tell him, man. Don't tell him. Nah, I got to tell him, man. I got to tell him. When you go into that room and you start, they trying to sell you all of those extended warranties. When you're talking to the finance, so basically what happens is you go in to try to buy a car. You want to buy a car. And this is for the people that are not buying cash cars. But let's say you want to buy a car. And so now you get the price together. First, you get with your sales guy. And then y'all agree, you tell them what you're willing to pay. You tell them what you want your notes to be and and all that kind of stuff. Then he take the paperwork. Then he go take it over to the finance guy. Let the finance guy work the numbers and he can say, yeah, we can do that. Well, hold on, let's see if we can get you approved. Okay, they find somebody to finance your vehicle. Okay, cool. This is what we got. That's if you don't walk in with your own finance company. But typically they'll come back and say, okay, we got such Bank of America going to finance your vehicle for 6 years and this, that, and this is what it is. And these are the numbers. This is the amount. This is your final cost. And then, once you agree to that with your sales guy, he goes, okay, good. Okay, we good. We got it. Deal. Thank you. So from there, now the car is yours now. But here's where they get you. This is where you start really getting your head knocked off. You go into that finance room. This is the Shark Tank. The finance room, the finance office is the Shark Tank of auto dealerships. The finance officer is the biggest shark at the dealership. The finance officer job, the way he gets paid good too for those bonuses, is to sell you an entire list of things that you will not need. He's going to try to hit you extended warranty on your tires, your windows, dents. He's going to try to hit you for, just everything. The damn list just goes, it's like a whole list of things. And let's say you might be before you walk in there, you might be at 50,000. By the time you walk out, man, you at $60,000 or 65,000, something for a whole bunch of stuff you ain't never gonna use. You're never gonna need it. So if you think about it, it makes sense that they're offering all this stuff to you. Now the goal is to offer this stuff to you as a protection. We're helping to protect your investment. We're going to protect you, right? No, the goal is to get as much money out of you as possible. So sell you a bunch of products and services that you most likely never going to need. And when you get to that point, by the time you get to that point, you so happy and you thinking, yeah, I'm gonna need it. Because they're designed to make you think you need all this stuff. Yeah, what if this happened? Yeah, what if that happened? Yeah, I better get that. What if that happened? Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I need some protection. I'm gonna need some protection for this. I'm gonna need protection for this. Most of your stuff is covered already under manufacturer's warranty. You ain't gonna need nothing besides that. And if you do need any of those other services, you can go to an aftermarket place and get that stuff for a fraction of the cost. If any one of those items on there ever pop up that you need, you can go to an aftermarket place and get the same thing for a fraction of the cost. Or you can go to the dealership and get that one thing done as a one-off instead of buying all those other items that they got listed. And that's where they hit you. That's where they knock your head off. So well, let me say, I'm not going to say don't, because one of y'all might don't, and then you're going to need something, then something happens. But I'm just going to tell you how I get down. I do not buy all of that extra stuff, and I never need all of that extra stuff. And if I do need anything, let's say I get a dent in my car. I get a dent. Okay, most dents can be popped out. So why am I giving these people $2,500 for dent protection? You know, and a dent can be popped out for $25. Hell, if you got the right tools, sometimes you can pop a dent out on your own. Most of these dents, most of these cars are made of fiberglass and plastic anyway. You just go up under that thing and pop that thing out, and boom, you back to riding. So yeah, I don't do all of that extra, buying all that extra stuff, man. It's not necessary.